Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Mike Zunino, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Here's Jed Lowry now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Grounded back up the middle. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number one. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Gene Segura, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. Hit down the third base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that misses 1-1. Powell on third. Segura is over at second with one down in the inning. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Line drive to left. Reddick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Chris Davis. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in, Jose Abreu, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Abreu, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Voice now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High and deep to straightaway right. Cruz ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Next for Seattle, Dan Vogelbach, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Reddick, the runner at third. Zobrist on at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. And a fastball just a bit high. Kyle Seager would be next. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Up Chad Pinder. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. Standing in, Boog Powell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, D. Gordon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Soft liner towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Lowry on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Pinder is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for Oakland.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball one. A ball and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lucroy tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit to first. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Settling in now, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell giving chase. 1 away. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pinder. And he makes the catch for the second out. Dan Vogelbach is next. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Vogelbach, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a dive, but he's back in. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jed Lowry.
Leading off for the Athletic.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jed Lowry.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Ready for another shot now. Boog Powell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Zobrist has it. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He was a double play victim last time around. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In there, 1-1. Right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Matt Joyce now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Throw won't get him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Still 1-2. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Kyle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Powell. He's there and records the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. Last time through was a base hit. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch, and that one just missed outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Powell shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in, Jose Abreu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jose Abreu.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Abreu hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
The catcher, number 3.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Powell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mike.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready for another chance, Jed Lowry.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Horton is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Luke Powell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Nelson
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. popped him up. And no one will get this one. Zobrist now at short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A bouncer to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Olson at second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. From the stretch. Line drive base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken there by Lowry. And that will conclude matters. Up Chad Pinder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jed Lowry. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Seager at third. Reined in on to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for Oakland.
So coming to the plate, Boog Powell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Yusmeiro Petit takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Mike Zunino will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Josh Reddick will be next. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Pinder has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gordon racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Edwin Diaz is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39. Edwin Diaz.
Chris Davis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Matt Joyce now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's gone 2 for 6. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Ryan Butcher, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So digging in now, Dan Vogelback. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready now, Kyle Seager has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.